Welcome back. Today looking 1983 quarter and wondered if it could be worth a fortune. What if I told you that some of these coins are selling for thousands, maybe even millions? And in this video, we're going to explore how one specific 1983 quarter is claimed to have a face value of $83 million. Buckle up, because this is one incredible coin story you won't want to miss. The 1983 quarter, a coin with a unique history. Before we dive into the value, let's take a step back and look at the history of the 1983 quarter. The Washington quarter has been in circulation since 1932, honoring America's first president, George Washington. But what makes the 1983 quarter special? Small blue diamond no mint sets in 1983. In 1982 and 1983, the U.S. Mint did something unusual. They didn't release official mint sets. That means no pristine, uncirculated examples were preserved for collectors at the time. Most 1983 quarters went straight into circulation, suffering from wear and tear. Mint marks and variations. The 1983 quarter was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, San Francisco Mint. But it's the Philadelphia and Denver business strike coins that became especially valuable, as they were used in daily transactions and not preserved in mint sets. Why some 1983 quarters are worth a fortune. Now, let's talk money. The most valuable 1983 quarters stand out for a few key reasons: rarity, condition, and errors. Small blue diamond high-grade coins bring high prices. If you find a 1983 quarter in mint state, you could be holding a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For example, a top-grade 1983 P quarter once sold for over $15,000 at auction. Why? Because finding one in pristine condition is extremely difficult. Rare errors, the jackpot for collectors. There are also rare mint errors that make 1983 quarters extremely valuable. Some of the most famous include: heavy checkmark, double die obverse, letters or numbers appear doubled. Heavy checkmark off-center strikes, the design is misaligned. Heavy checkmark clipped planchets, a part of the coin is missing due to a minting error. Heavy checkmark struck on the wrong planchet, a quarter mistakenly struck on a dime or nickel planchet can be worth thousands. The myth of the $83 million quarter. Now, you might be wondering, where does the massive $83 million valuation come in? While number 1983 quarter has officially sold for that amount, some collectors speculate that an ultra-rare variation or a never-before-seen minting error could make one of these coins the most valuable quarter in history. Imagine a discovery so rare that collectors and museums would be willing to pay millions. Could it be out there, hiding in someone's pocket change? Maybe even yours. How to find and identify a valuable 1983. Alright, so how can you find a rare 1983 quarter? Here's what to do. White heavy checkmark. Step 1, check your change. Always inspect 1983 quarters closely. White heavy checkmark. Step 2, look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, off-center strikes, or clipped edges. White heavy checkmark. Step 3, grade your coin. If you think you have a rare one, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. White heavy checkmark. Step 4, auction it. If it's a high-grade or rare error coin, you could make serious money at an auction. Final thoughts: could you own the next $1 million coin? The 1983 quarter may seem like an ordinary piece of pocket change, but history and collector demand have made it one of the most sought-after modern coins. While $83 million might be a mythical number, some 1983 quarters have sold for thousands, and new discoveries could push values even higher. Clapperboard. So, do you have a rare 1983 quarter in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Next today, we're diving deep into the history, rarity, and value of the 1997 $quarter coin, and trust me, some of these could be worth big money. We'll even uncover why some claim this coin has a face value of $97 million. Let's get started. Cut to an exciting intro with graphics of rare coins and stacks of cash. Display an image of a 1997 quarter, both obverse and reverse. The 1997 quarter is part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932. It features the classic portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse shows the bold and proud bald eagle, perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath it, symbolizing America's strength and peace. Cut to vintage footage of coin production. In 1997, the U.S. Mint struck these quarters at 3 different facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. This was one of the last years before the introduction of the 50-state quarters program in 1999, which completely changed the quarters' design and collectability. Show minting numbers on screen. Now, let's talk numbers. In 1997, the U.S. Mint produced: Philadelphia Mint over 595 million quarters, Denver Mint over 600 million quarters, San Francisco Mint around 2.1 million proof quarters. That's a lot of coins. But not all of them are just worth 25 cents. Some rare varieties and high-grade examples sell for serious money. Cut to close-up shots of quarters under a magnifying glass. Alright, so what makes a 1997 quarter valuable? Let's break it down. Mint state and high-grade coins. If your 1997 quarter is in near-perfect condition, graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, it could be worth $500 to $2,000. Coins in lower uncirculated grades, like MS65, still sell for $20 to $50. Proof coins. The 1997 S-proof quarters were struck in a special process for collectors. A deep cameo example graded PR70 can sell for $100 to $500. Error coins. The jackpot find. If you find a 1997 quarter with a minting error, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some rare errors include: double die obverse, look for doubling on the date or lettering. Off-center strikes. If part of the design is missing, values range from $50 to $1,000 plus depending on severity. Missing clad layer. A copper-colored 1997 quarter could fetch $100 to $500. Cut to dramatic lighting with a question mark graphic. Now, let's talk about this insane claim. Could a 1997 quarter actually have a face value of $97 million? Sounds crazy, right? Well, let's have some fun with this idea. Show animation of a quarter transforming into a stack of cash. First off, a coin's face value is what the U.S. Treasury officially says it's worth, and a quarter is, well, 25 cents. But in the world of collectors and numismatics, rare coins sometimes sell for amounts way beyond their intended face value. So why $97 million? Some say it's a symbolic number, tied to the year 1997 itself. Imagine if a rare, one-of-a-kind 1997 quarter, maybe an experimental strike, a unique minting error, or a prototype, was discovered. If the right collectors got into a bidding war, could it reach $97 million? Well, while it's unlikely, stranger things have happened in the coin world. Show step-by-step footage of someone examining a quarter. So, how can you tell if your 1997 quarter is valuable? Here's a quick guide. Check the mint mark, look for A, P, D, or S under "In God We Trust" on the obverse. Examine the condition. The shinier and less worn, the better. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot any oddities in the design. Get it graded. If you think you have something special, sending it to PCGS or NGC for grading can verify its value. Show a mix of high-value 1997 quarters and regular ones. So, there you have it. While most 1997 quarters are still worth 25 cents, rare ones can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. And while a $97 million quarter might be a stretch, the hunt for rare and valuable coins is what makes collecting so exciting. Show call to action graphics. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on more amazing coin discoveries. And let me know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Outro music plays, and screen fades to a subscribe button and suggested video thumbnail. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting. Next today, 1988, we re-diving into the world of the 1988 $quarter coin. Could it be worth thousands? Or even, wait for it, $88 million. Let's find out. The 1988 Washington quarter was part of the standard U.S. quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of America's first president, George Washington. By 1988, the quarter had already seen decades of modifications, but it still carried that classic, recognizable design. Key facts about the 1988 quarter: designed by John Flanagan, made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5.67 grams, diameter of 24.3 millimeters, features Washington's portrait on the obverse and the heraldic eagle on the reverse, minted in 3 locations, Philadelphia, Denver and San Francisco for proof coins. Millions of these quarters were produced in 1988. But as we know, not all coins are created equal. Now, what makes the 1988 quarter potentially worth big money? Well, rare varieties, mint errors, and high-grade conditions are what collectors are hunting for. Mint errors that can skyrocket value. Double die obverse, look for doubling on Washington's profile, lettering, or date. These can sell for $50 to $500 depending on severity. Off-center strikes: if a coin is struck off-center, especially 50% or more, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands. Missing clad layer: if the outer nickel layer is missing, exposing the copper core, values range from $100 to $1,000 plus. Struck on a wrong planchet: if a 1988 quarter was accidentally struck on a nickel or dime planchet, it could be worth $3,000 to $5,000. Besides errors, condition plays a massive role in value. Collectors seek mint state coins with little to no wear. Let's break it down by grade. 1988 quarter value: circulated condition, face value to $1 to $5, MS63, MS65, $10 to $25, MS66, around $50 to $100, MS67, $500 to $1, 5001988, S proof. Quarter values: regular proof, around $5 to $10, deep cameo proof, $50, $200 plus if in PR69 or PR70. A 1988 quarter graded MS67 by PCGS or NGC can command thousands at auctions, simply because so few exist in top condition. Now, let's talk about the mythical $88 million quarter. Is there really one out there worth that insane amount? Well, there's no officially documented sale at that price, yet, but who knows? If a one-of-a-kind 1988 quarter with a crazy, undiscovered mint error popped up, it could fetch an eye-watering sum at auction. That's why it's so important to check your change. You might just have a hidden gem in your pocket. So, there you have it. The 1988 quarter can be just a simple 25-cent piece, or it could be a rare, valuable treasure. Always check for mint marks, errors, and high grades. And if you think you have something special, get it graded by PCGS or NGC. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin treasure hunts. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. And tell me, do you have a 1988 quarter? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting. Next, today 1989, we diving deep into the 1989 $quarter coin, a seemingly ordinary coin that might just be hiding a fortune. Could this coin really be worth a staggering $89 million? We're going to explore its history, its value, and what makes certain 1989 quarters incredibly rare and valuable. Stick around because you don't want to miss this. But before we start, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting coin videos. Now, let's get started. The 1989 Washington quarter is part of the long-running Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of the first U.S. president, George Washington. This quarter was struck at 3 different U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark; Denver Mint, D mint mark; San Francisco Mint, S mint mark. Most of these quarters were made of copper nickel clad, but as you'll soon find out, some rare errors and special mint strikes can make them worth a fortune. Alright, let's get to the most exciting part. How much is a 1989 quarter really worth? Well, here's a quick rundown. Regular circulated coins usually worth just 25 cents, uncirculated MS60, MS65, around $1 to $20. Proof coins, can range from $5 to $50 depending on quality. Rare error coins and high-grade MS-67 plus coins hundreds to thousands of dollars. But wait. There's a story about a super rare 1989 quarter that could be worth an unbelievable $89 million. Could it be true? Let's find out. The real jackpot in coin collecting often comes from error coins, mistakes made during the minting process that make a coin unique and highly valuable. Here are some of the rarest 1989 quarter errors that collectors pay big money for. Off-center strikes. If you find a 1989 quarter where the design is off-center by 50% or more, it could be worth $100 to $1,000 depending on how dramatic the error is. 2. Double die obverse and reverse. Some 1989 quarters were struck with a doubling effect on Washington's face or the lettering. If you find a strong doubling on words like Liberty or In God We Trust, you might have a coin worth $500 to $5,000. Missing clad layer. A rare 1989 quarter missing its outer nickel layer will appear reddish-brown like a penny. These error coins have sold for over $2,000 for. Transitional errors and silver strikes. Now, here's the real mystery. Some collectors speculate that a few 1989 quarters were mistakenly struck on silver planchets. If this is true, a genuine silver 1989 quarter could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Could the legendary $89 million quarter be one of these mystery coins? While no official record exists, some collectors believe that a unique prototype or mint error could be lurking out there, waiting to be discovered, wondering if your 1989 quarter is a rare one. Here's what you should do: check for errors, look for off-center strikes, doubling, or missing layers. Look at the mint mark. San Francisco proof coins are more valuable. Weigh your coin. If it's around 5.67 grams, it's normal, but if it's closer to 6.25 grams, you might have a rare silver error. Use a magnet. Regular quarters are not magnetic, but a counterfeit might be. 5. Get it graded. If you suspect you have a rare coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. So, is there really a 1989 quarter worth $89 million? While no verified sale has hit that mark, rare mint errors and high-grade specimens have sold for thousands of dollars. If you ever come across a strange-looking 1989 quarter, don't just spend it, get it checked out. Some of the rarest coins have been found in everyday pocket change, so always be on the lookout. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next person to discover a coin worth a life-changing amount. That's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting adventures. And tell me in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? See you next time. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting.